Yamo ajo ediba punch Jumadie so el Kessben television and on Kessben radio. Enyumbre ye transe ye se Ghana na wotwe ye ho etisen semben na apuepue ye mai misanse mi sunsan so wo de mai ho nsem no sen na etie enyumbre enye wa hohoaho a wani enye wani je se woye Ghana ni a udo nsa siubu eka se me ye Ghanaian and ase me ye Ghana ni me can we because Ghana ne amai kakra bi a ewo wiase a ubenya abre a yesi National Cathedral na chief imam wa donate 50,000 Ghana cedis towards the construction of the National Cathedral. Bese nyumbre mi meni aji because ema Ghana ye unique people. Say Ghana ye omaya ye world dosun konde edema ye ho. Na yetimi tutu ye nema ye nsuso a say ibetumi akoye nim. Enyumbre on that note, mo akwa badeba punch Jumadie so. And then 26th of August 2021. Say bosume na etoso and what channel so eba na wie ya no bosume etoso nwotwe ba na wie nsusu de na chese yakoye nima eno nanwumbre many abadwafo etranse ye behwe se His Excellency the President edinani Germany na okoye nkita hodie pi ene koso ewo na kwantunum ewo ho na Ghana fo bi nsusu ewo ho e dey fix the country so that yen ye wo ho no betimi abagana esuso edikoshia no ema na kwaba enwumbre ye transe wo punch Jumadie so ye dwen ye ma Ghana ho ye behwe sir president visit to Germany no eden na ede ebrayin visit to Pfizer officials say ombeboa na yetimi I establish a vaccine institute wo Ghana ha no ye behwe honsem na yaka na wotwe so ade ba ko a Ghana ha nyina yedi hu abobo a yedi hu enkita ho ene se obekai se asepa for the petition bi ekodom president se allegation bi ebaya na efa obi akoka se obi se chief justice say obeje adamdie bribe no ho nsempi epue na asepa for the petition Ekodom His Excellency the President say ebeya nka ye omfa emra kwan so na yenhwehwe saade enum hwese Chief Justice na wo say impeach no ana say yenye eden na wotwi President say wahwehwe petition numa na nyina so asepa for ejina so edesa petition no ebaye no ene constitution amambo no hwehwe ya yedi ejina so no enya ade a ebo ano na chese based on hearsay and say atesem na no so ujina so the two anamon bia ma enye yi enti wabo sa petition no egu asepa for ni enye sa asemi ho ebinum so ekasa say the president abagu shiraje so say enya ade ano no so okoso aye hwehwemu nti ye ka ne sen enwumbre ye behwe sa asemi yaka Yahweh Sanso wo ede mayen. His Excellency the former President John Dramani Mahama so eba pro ye ne thank you to ye ne thank you to no so no okansem nsema a oka no bi ene se New Patriotic Party for the break the eight chese Ghana for to abade ama on biem de ana o de baba be cover corrupt deals party no aye na no na John Boadu or General Secretary for the New Patriotic Party and so say President Akufo-Addo de watu da num to say ono onye corrupt na onye corrupt nti no ye incorruptible President Mahama ebetimi de nsa si ne boatu na num to say sa no so te ana enwumbre ya transi ya bewe sa nsemi na yedi hu abobo na ehwe sunsan so awo ede emai badade ba konso so a emama ni gye enwumbre ene se posi MTTD4 amayehu say 3,000 intelligent surveillance cameras and our DSC room. In fact, made it personally. Maka na meko so aka say sa na mo a yetu a wonam baby a obehu say now white pole tenten na surveillance cameras ebobo so no ya de a e mama rehwemu se yakwa anim chese maya atumpo akọ na nim hina no obia sisi ayi so artificial intelligence yi so nema bi it say it's not only offenses are MTTD4 any abresa won be fight but crime ankasa ebeboa amayatumi akon etia amamboy for entia no eya de nyina eboy yaba so say yetu sa na mo no enwumbre bedin di Ohene Gyan lawyer, thank you, and I say thank you too. Abeja for me no on dijuma enwumbre me honorable Maxwell of Osubuache, who is the presiding member Swame Municipal Assembly or enwumbre. Honorable Kwasi Ofori Ajiman aka Zuba, former MC for Obuase ewo ha enwumbre. Embrantie mienu both vertically challenged. Today's program is a program for people with pray for Makwaba. Na Bohode. I'm saying I was you. That's my being sure because we who criteria cry. Any max also be catch so no so was him. And then yes would dear me convince me was him. Oh bear session now. Me and Sunday men am so wapa. Okay, yeah, we'll take the necessary also Bianca so vertically challenged. I'm not challenged vertically. Okay, so interesting program. You bring any shall see. Zuba contribution no do there kwa National Cathedral. I don't believe in it until many capital. Oh, okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. The kind of Bible idea will be a way getting in Saka infamous Ankoka. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't need Bianca you and you gain in over money Bianca could have looked at it but gain in over money there. Meaning Uncle Pongo problem. Okay, all right. Rema, Maxo. What contribution can I say? Okay, maybe so because of the say and embrace a chief imam 50,000 Ghana cedis. And then I'm 50,000 Ghana cedis. Yes. Me say you na me say cause am ehwe no. E ya me fekeke. Na me nua Zuba so kan say oni kapra wo de boa. Say be asore dem afọ de bokra enye hye. What I say? You know, you did train ye. And me did train me say me de me contribution echo na eboa na nyame adwuma ye itimi tumpo wa menya nhira. E bia Zuba on contributed towards the National Cathedral. But be contributed towards the local church building. E ho so benya nhira ni bi. Enti enye wo hye. Ope. What I say? Chief Imam ade a waye no. In fact, lawyer, minim the Ohene with but actually how matured we are as a people. Yeah. Yentias between a Christopher and Incremofo. Baby, I pempen so I have baby draw countries bizwa. Hey, Mabo. Hey, Mabo. Christo ni ntiase de ntia was a cremoni. O kra ko gina ho no ma homa cheze. O kwa ko fire nyame abe use microphone kra be yedidi. Etuetua naso. Kremoni so ntiase asa wo Kristoni no to one ma so wo ye all night na wo mo no mpaye no wo trim na wo so wo ye dede e de ntokwa na ye den eba ba ba ye Ghana ha ye wo vice president o ye Kremoni ye wo president o ye Kristoni and vice president enya akwanya okọ asori dem and wo je platform ekasa ekoti sections of the Bible say o man panyin so nya akwanya enye o man panyin ko am ka say political divide NDC ni MPP afanyina no yakọ mosque o ye Kremoni so timi ko
sorry. I also je microphone kasa. Just say sometimes who difference. The chief imam. No one that say nyame ahira no mfie wedi. Yenyina ebe dia no betum ne abo papa ya baso. At the fair enye sika ne kase ne hia me. But that gesture alone. Enti say obi gay. Me sure so on promises so obesi asori dan. Nyankopon ne kasafa ne dehye adodankwam. So obe prese yensi asori dan kese emfa nhye nyame animonyam. Enti sebio se gay no ebetimi aboa me esi asori dan no owie na asofo ebetimi de omo nsa egu ne so ama na asesa. Me sure se mfa so wo so. Se kura se nyame asori dan ye de obi hu ahinte ne yam wa nyame adwum. Ti lawyer on this one kakra me kan fa ho.
Okay, so
because okay be zunti na
media body be na me mama be kan say ye ninka mo for te Ghana ha ye ni omu ko school ye ni omu da ye ni omu ye bibia ye ninka mo Christopher ninka mo for ni problem onim the interesting aspect of it me nana covenant for you udru ada say for me na edian obi a defend pennies aka oya median mbapa ye Pentecost order ne bawo ba ko apostolic what I say me of Ahmed Bache o from o kamo penny pa inti baby to say adase from na obe ko fie ba ko mo adehye no we ye kramuni we ye Christo ni inti enye adefofo ebia edemaye but me wo problem pass ye kase aban si aso dan me ti ase na ye me say ye yare.
No, okay, but let's proceed. Another time we'll find another forum to talk about Sardian. But
because why do you sit down for the Church of Pentecost to build the convention center? Na COVID the bar, yeah the only COVID na at your way, yeah the nipa kwa kugugu. Pentecost for any scarcity baby, a sort of for any scarcity baby, at to eventually back for man more. The Osen Kaban Yono, yeah the Omako Goose Pentecost Convention Center. Na ba mu maja ha ko si aso da na Pentecost ko si prison dai na prison ay congested ni any hospitals you could na nyame so nya ba bi na.
Okay. Interesting one. Very also one money nya dey aboni di anka on
opinion.
Okay, so that's one that is it. Okay, now proceeding from here, share this quickly. Share president visit to Germany, then we'll come to the ASEPA issue, and then we move on from there. Mr. Free Maxwell, Ghana for you say president wako Germany wako Wishisha Germany paying 4p adeba kwa ifrime ba and it say one Pfizer for paying for ishia ya yehwe kitahudi ebetimi akoso na establishment of this vaccine institute ewo Ghana. Of course Ghana for being so ekoshia ne kwan would fix the country so that we can come back to our homeland. Now let's combine these two and then your view on this.
Oh yeah, me na wasina. Ayo omampanyini akwansra na say ne visit to Germany no. We nye de edikan ni. Na emso wonya akwanya address atitira eba in one of their programs. I think the 70th anniversary of Chrono December, I've forgotten Chrono. Ghana omampanyini nya akwanya address Ghana the way I share your neoma ama ya ba bedru yen ye ho se mobrofo ye ba besre ade na rada no ye ho se ye betime ne abrofo na agina pen as partners, not as nkrofo ade bia ye kuru wakura ye ne ye de ekwa akosresra ade. And I believe se kwa wo ye no so de mfaso de epi ebeba obeka ya recently aban atwa sika se eye vaccines ensemo no o the vaccine na enkoye COVID-19 vaccine na semo ho an ye beka wo because in himself vaccines there ye wo mu veterinary vaccines wo ho the day Emma Moane ade that aspect is there. And ye wo nipa dia ebi ye di immunizing enkwara de any ade against yare ebetimi achi nipa daachi na ye hwede ye wo ka ho asem sisi ye Ghana de no mampanyini di kan ehya ase na mse Luguchi na institute na omu di kan de ko ese omommoa ye nya hwehwemu ye hwe kwan ya Ghana ebetimi afa so ye akasa so betimi a produce your vaccines. Me sure say ye mu bebre na no Ghana fo bi kasa esika ye pese ye de sha ase ne ye den esua. It is a good step o mampanyini ne Pfizer for and Pfizer for ebe kasa na sebio so mba be invest wo man Ghana hanoma. Yenim say Egypt wo a similar one na enye Egyptians na nkasa na COVID vaccines you know oma but rather companies yi bi na aba establish wo honom what you say wo moboa amoma ye production no it is say yan house yetimi benya a company like Pfizer more and as any of the renowned companies ni bi no betimi aba establish wo hanom aboa amia produce vaccines emwa Ghana nko abeboa Africa nyina adentira e say no US wo no atimi produce ni di enti ne ho han no Ohe Russia otimi produce bi ntine ho han no in India kra na to renchema eto wo mo no se na nyese production na omo akra mpotimi ye COVID vaccine omo the capacity etimi ye bi export bi edu de no mu ja exportation no elimete no se enko ba bi emfa hwe yan aye ho enyese na nka etesa na koye country a o depend on nkofo a de omo de ba krom ho am ye sure se nka omo situation no nke be ye worse than the yehu no enti COVID aba amaye akire ye bibi kakra enti in as much as omanpanyini hwese ye benya hospitals ewo every district obi nim de beba chine o e bia 5-10 years and we as na bibi are possible bibi abetimi asi o ye hospitals no ewo say wo dwene say wo benya facilities bit say ade e betimi de aboa ye vaccines ne enuro abehia for that chine sa anema no enti so omanpanyini etu sa anamo no train investors say omo emra eye omanimu na sabio ye meboa na yade a ahye nkrofo ase no ye meboa se di si chine bio wa yan yan betimi a produce a lawyer meka se eyade pa ebeboa and about ye nuanom a omo nso kohia o mampanyine no ma hu videos bebre nkrofo hu no mampanyine no mani age bebre no omo bo na baso adu show boy na free SHS na we na oko ba bi nso ma obi nso video no say na fix the country oka fix the country no it was okay me I mean ni difficulty bia with obi a working about fix the country sem right what you say obi ka se tonchire di no wonu maku amenya sure so waye o say fix the country na emom de okaka ho ne say eba eye mesere na ye nwa say mene na nka me nka ne say o say fix the country say ba ya ye betimi aba fie why na fix the country ni ma na wo tena brochire ho no brand ye nyina ya fo ya tammum ni ya chehye o man ne ma ne ye ni entenam say ye nyina ya bu ya ketem na ye nim de kakra ekura ye no the expertise ekura wo no obi ade ne de akwatena brochire a why na be chechire o man no edi so obi bi papa bi de bo a kakra wanya no omra no one also set your business. They said the mu biya no. So what me fa nipa 10 krampo a what reduce unemployment. Me boa. Now what you honom na you fix the country na wo aba actually. But in terms of fixing the country no, I think Ghana we are on course. I'll come to that aspect no later. I'll combine it with the other President Mahama issues. So about Nanado, a German trip no occur no. Make as a lawyer, I am very successful.
Okay.
And we are hoping say just as the trips earlier be a son abapa eme na yanya companies a free Germany e bi wa hanom a omo assemble cars ema Ghana ne ye hu se aye akwan bia amaya ene enka cars ahodo a na nka abehunu mmono chianwa unim se abroche na nka akofa aba no etimi assemble bi wa ha no minim se na nado danko akufuado with achade anyame de ache no se wode na bibisi na ni so obeya otimi ye no ye betimi atwe ono mo omo nsam wo bi omo wo nimde in terms of ye producing vaccines anase ye nuro no obetimi atwe omo aba ma omo so de omo nimde no aba beboa o man.
I'll come back to you, Honorable. Messenger na ene no atwetwe enkomo ata. So menko Zuba ho na menye na junction on this issue. Zuba.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
If I say Black Star will play a bit, friends are Bukari, so I say go na mafife. Meba. Nti kay bobo na dia. Kidenia ne say go aba. Ghana she too. Nkudim dia ba. Ne aboya sama coach, ne Kofi. But eya kama say ye man panyi dem bia op topic ama the media friends and the party communicators I can be for him to only look good, not that he's delivering on anything. And Jay bia no man panyi conference and no the plane or could you no koy no. Oba ye say baba be factory ye baba be COVID e Ghana how we want them. And no go say yes, I cover for another discussion. Diaba, ye can was a man penny conference and all the baby papa. Wakunya and conform Babe factory, a Babe vaccines, Ghana ha. 80 more Amocas or cover plane, 1 hour. See it your board and then no Mukra Mumpel mine ye, and yet this our topic, 2 weeks. I will wave your back as a cocoa down the assembly. As ye bibia. Whoa, and suppose 2 weeks. Na bibia bebom na ya jato. Enu ana Ghana ayekozo. Ene yetwa we share bantie o se we befa. Nyame beye igubi. Say na mojichi obaye. Woni bebe. Ordinarily. Nka what is our discussions ya? Na ka head the pa. Because in reality, we had the West African sub-region now. Your comparative advantage in the pharmaceutical industry. In fact, Ghana pharmaceutical companies, the quality of products are almost, and its impact on the sub-region, as far as health delivery is concerned, because measure enormous. And she say, yeah. Saha ye war in the area of pharmaceuticals no nka ebeboa ama yakoye nimbia no nka ye papa medana metese ochina mampanyi akufuado wani enipakuo bi na adwumakuo bi se wo Ghana wo se wo amonone ede adwuma bi aba BBC a se adwuma no wambuta yenya nse oye vaccines na me hunu gani a medase me bonse mama mampanyi ba mampanyi na menimu no wa hese ashtan commando akekakeka nkwa ena no ye wa ha na mampanyi bai no fa santene pawu ni konfanoche oh ye baba ye nyesika ye baba be ye mother and baby unit ya bodwa na nadanase na netu oko santimani aje ye oha ese contractor na oko ye adwuma ne se ade no osi ebugu ye kaka ho asem stakeholders e komasi ya ntimi asipo obodu na contractor na okuta hama no obo no kwe ni bubu kura e ko 6 months you move rubber ko kwami timedwa me say na this you yes actually as ni dawru mpani yo na ba ni bubu mpani
because that concrete no mo kasa ne tia concrete na e wo ho no that is a money wom the war mo kasa ne tia no
let's say internet how na but I know a different topic yes ha na mampanyi san e be fa santen bio onu ko pie boanka ye ba ye bodwa na be ye na sebo ye wie ye boanka nkrante age wafa ubedu okotre kwa ni ye wa ha na mampanyi ba we ye rewe afede da no me be rewe ye ba be pia obedu abidie bi egu ho no ya hyehyegu ho oh ancha 1st December 2020 aka 6 days ye beto aba mampanyi oh obi ye factory papa enwie na na se yenko bia no sa bia krofom obeduru ho no e kwan no kwa ye de sa pete egu no kwan no nyina afumura enti osebo a hu de wo eboshe ne mu engozi aga already I see institute they met my and say lawyer pa na mebo the Ghana for sika okuzu sutu ni show what is if care mo pa what trainer be sakai adoga I don't know atwini mu why say akwa ni mbuzudi eti empa de bebo say enye ye say de o kana na nkwaye say de na anu de no na we de institute number me feel say eba apart from the fact say ebeboa ewo ye man mu ha apomuden ehun hyehyɛ no ebenya amanfo nso anya kwanya enya nwuma ayo ebema amanfo bi nso afi won cruise aba be transfer of technology the akwa and its economic impact no bibi ebekọ anim na bebi kakra me sure ne se enkomo na de na papa na wo ka afem no na me hye da nyenni problem na me wa enkomo no de enka ema so mu de but nipa na wo bo me enkomo no gidie no ame wo ma no me kakra me hu no no yes ye ko shama hospital this is hospital ni akwa ko twa ye di America ya ko grade ya ye wo nyina ye be cost 41 million cedis ye wie ni eja ho ni asan ko so trade say asan ye fufuro lawyer
okay so
ebemu aye ebemu pa dia eye
okay
timpa na mebo ama ne say emrem mano na Ghana so nya aso amfa so pa about
no watche apa honsima aduanan enwotwe punch jumade no aso egusu awutie ewo 93.3 wo sanity ewo nkrane ne potam 92.9 on the Kessben television. Also we are live on Facebook. Enyumbre yene honorable fomienu enetwetwe enkomo efa ensema na wotwe edi akotene wo ya manyo sem ewo ye man eye Ghana ha na wonso so wadwe nkyere wonsusu ye no wasem bisa no betumi ede aba na ya kenkan amawiase afana nyina ensuso atie wo numbers na wo appear on the screen obetumi asande WhatsApp and a text message aba na ya kenkan amawiase afana nyina atie enwumbre senya odwen. Now, Yembra, the issue of ASEPA for petition to the president for the impeachment of as Chief Justice over allegation Obi. Now, ASEPA for the Krata and I send a friend petition. Ekoma, His Excellency the President, invoking Article 146 of the 1992 Constitution for the removal of the Chief Justice of the Republic. Now, the basis of the petition is a private legal practitioner our Ashanti region allegation in his response to a complaint na the client being so a General Legal Counsel. In his response now we indicated him saying the client no account no say na Chief Justice would demand a bribe of $5 million. $5 million. Now, semi ebaya na Chief Justice refer about Edema Criminal Investigation Department of the Ghana Police. So same way there, omushishem because same way. Enya dia onim ho hwe papa no krampo enya dia onim no apart from say open court onim no enti wonye investigation emphasize ade ho na sem no so epende e General Legal Counsel na no na sepa for the petition call as a president enam sa sem na beto abontinti no onyina so na one chance on trigger article 146 na yenyina so emfa and remove the Chief Justice. Now, President in Sakade or refer Edema Council of State senior constitution no require no the president ma na on the recommendations of the Council of State president on that recommendation determines the petition now separate for the buyer merit bia enim enti as aye atisem and as Muslim keka ujina so say yemfa eno enyina so say ko chief justice dia enye masemi by we have divergent opinions on this issue. Enyumbre it is a sema say number the third person we the president and the vice free ho we the speaker of parliament free ho the chief justice and a traso now also so the head of the judiciary and he said obi be throw petition say yin free ho based on that same we are a better abontin na e there na a home sem kana but president on the recommendations of the Council of State say look ya sha de no basis na ugina so awon mo de bae no enyina so bia enimenti ya bagu me sha say free ho zuba menim say na wo follow sa ade we ya
ma follow ba de edikan ya mechanism wo me madwemu de menim emra nse bona mosuan bona me emra nim for me hu ne say lawyer na ofi komase no why allegation bi ati chief justice if he say on kensi sudua say wono no lawyer
akwesi free fa
no onim say chief justice adi ademudie what I say oka ono na kase say eye wono and the source, the primary source of that kind of activity, as chief justice, and then I'll put weight on it. But as a lawyer, be say allegation, chief justice. Me who say why allegation? Obi and na jina judge for empenny for omohwe emra
generally
ejuma emra ejuma no montoto ye no bibia se bibia obia bibia oye na befa mo sese yeso ena wo kire se papa no na fa kwan bia ense na emfata ena general legal council for na toilet abe lawyer ne se be yiwa no na em se mo sese mu no adi so ye tro kata be wa adi so tro kata ade koma ena no toilet na akoma wo no no se dear me pana wade maba mo won e ka ma meti ye ne say won kasa wono no lawyer ni nim say chief justice akodi ademode de entia ya ba beduru an say me nipa ne ka say e kire me eti if there's some allegation then aye ono no client oje dom no na aye allegation on the head of the chief justice to Kwesi Afifa, and Kwesi Afifa then becomes a secondary source of that kind of information if it is anything to go by. What the point I'm trying to say? For me, it will be very difficult for me to say on the basis of that. Make us say chief justice is involved in a bribery scandal. What is happening in this country is that media no asem kitikiti bia na ya mana ye ho enema we ebe ye ho na akwa yese ase yen chief justice no wode ne nsa akokeka ademudi ana bebiza nka me de bebia mtie no nka me hu ne sa me ye enipa ba ko a aba ye pa chief ye be chief justice amagana no beti say his lordship justice Doche edin aba na his lordship justice eni niebo edin aba onua ya obeka acho on the program so no me say yetie ya obe the first Ashanti to occupy that na obeka say yewura redu na me say yewura redu do obetena akumase oje santini ote dem meta enti on the basis of that na eyema ho wa say Ghana baye onipa odikan a woye santini a obetena George for anase mrasem nyina ti no ye benya bia ofri santini enti abra no honsem eba enam se na me wo support e de man into me nya bre etna se hwem se de be ya enkoye se yakodi obi achi because afin e ba bi beka santini na ye nyina ye ho anko gufin na me hwemu pa de me beka se edikan baby a chief justice de ade no ma CID no on me adwem no opentem dodo meba me ma o se Ghana no perception who say reality e basa na say oh asem bia ye kwa akodi aba be wi ozo na wo de koma police for emfa pressure bi meto wo so
how
wo ya ye
police no under the judiciary.
The subject is coming before the General Legal Council and they have the capacity to interrogate it.
That is the one aspect of it. But allegation of bribery, they say it borders on criminality.
And the allegation of bribery, they come out police as we speak. Police for America.
No, but they are doing the investigation.
Yeah, as we speak, police for America.
They are doing the investigation.
Say investigation. Me feel say it will be very difficult. Ghana high to investigate the Chief Justice on this matter.
No, but is he under investigation?
No, so yeah, kase wo waje. Na so wo kase investigate. I want to be
investigate. Because say papa na kasa oje dom na wo boni ni.
Me ba wo.
Ono say me enya ade mpa me makasa ade na chile me lawyer.
Enti na me kase.
So like
enti na ka me kase. Media for. Yeah, mu ha mani. Ena saa nyi no. Ena ma papa no pente because o feel say the din hu ye gufin. Enti pe kwan a obayi no hu afiri saa fi na efi say ogi no hu di say saa asem na aba beto abonte no. Onye obibi etisa na Ghana no one ran well do one na mo na aba be ye.
No, exactly. Yes.
Very good. Na me ka say ho no ye ntem dodo. But you cannot so much blame him. What the point I mentioned as in, and on the basis of this, it will be very difficult for any judicial body to establish that indeed the Chief Justice is culpable in this alleged or supposed activity. Yeah, the emano. And the me enye me nwanwa bebre say mampanyin ehwe adinani na watu asaa na moya watu because bia say mia based on the medical ntino ke bia asaa na mona na metu because the issue is still pending before the General Legal Council say ampa say papa no eka asem no che lawyer free fana wo responsibility before the General Legal Council say approve say ampa the client no eka asem no che no say kobase won wo nya nyinaso enya danse entimi enkensi su dia say ampa say asem no kuro say nya no kuro ni client oje dom no kan asem no chere ono lawyer free fana wo entimi approve an ho be ma papa yi because say one lawyer and one lawyer need also hunu say ade a wo ni hu adanse no say wo de kwan mra ni mu a also ususu upejem.
Well, that aspect is still before the General Legal Council. So
and I make us say ekobase me ni awode am de ko
no matter point na
ekobase but me many de akire na me hwe me gidi say ye bobo dako ye be kwa wie me mpa ebo nyina de say ye be wie no na Ghana ye Chief Justice nyame endi no ho afofie
na ne ho
enye so na nkekawa bia ameka because ekobase ye bobo na say baby no kure bi kufie ba bia o mana bo
Maxwell petition no atonsum tese nyina so bia anim
but sa lawyer ni aye kan asem owura afrife say we nya the first time and who has a General Legal.
But the infernal let's deal with the substance of the petition.
No, talking of credibility.
Matthias, by the president ASEPA. Yes, let's deal with that aspect.
I believe say ASEPA and so no. I say they da one more year. It appears one more agenda. What I say? Because in him the entire match I didn't time say ye impeach. Can I say, and I say Chief Justice young ran to Akonya. Omu interested woman a day. And they didn't come, Mammy Mozuba Basso. Because I think say, this is how I will see you treat your court. And I believe say one follow party na the party do efa so no so okay 13th July press conference era as educate abeye I believe that this is how I wasn't can handle issue because your course no the last year you and then the last as a CIT lawyer say me bufu na me se me na me wase mu mienu na me de me nsa bo say po ebia metimi abo mabo wawi okọ awi a okọ police station me ekọ report a okọ eden a court na ebedi ya asem mebo a bibi wo ha wo se yetwitwaje wa eye court na ebedi aginemu ama ama de wo se sefata mpata wo se medema wo asotwe wo se yedema me so me saka
yeah
it is ye gu court na animu ase a oye sure say hwan na ogu na animu ase o man na ne ye gbo no te say de minu an kan ye no because the chief justice no onu na gina ho ma court ni nyina what you say court ni nyina no onu na kura key no da no na say bi impredu ase ye so onu amu no eye kromfo a lawyer fo ne judge fo ne o mo maka no mo so ye de say no mo nyina kromfo kru ekuo no mate especially when a civil society organization muni mudi na say nye mischief bi na mo pese mu player Shraj on the Shraj there almost say issue no is not worth considering what you say omo atwe eno afiri honom 2 council of state dey ni nyina come president na me board the tough and say obi na say lawyer ni na tabio mberiasa ya no ma ya nye law yibi enti lawyer oti hey na me say zuba kan kire me say wakwa akwaji obi sika dependence first kan man na won fama no e bi kura no mpo ye edemu e na me kan ye fa le say lukura bi mpo wom na me dia betina radio so lawyer Ohene Gyan wakwa bu ma me bi afaso agi ne sika de wote ye de ko eba wo na kan Mrs. Zuba na kan chem na Zuba ba na o se me maka bibi a kire ehe na me kan wo evidence a chese maka bibi a kire wa fabra sabi impredu ase duru ha obehu me kwase amaye what you say lawyer ni mapa wo na wasuya mra wo na wo se wasuya mra say wo client na ka kire wo say chief justice akwaji $5 million and I say or $5 million a free o client ne honom ansa no wo buaten amana and I say o ye bibia amana favor na say be oba win in the case na nipa ne kwaka asem troka asem basa say ya na ye mudodo na as Ghanaians yasom calling for the resignation of the chief justice na some ways say be bread yasa what the baba took akwa ho hanom kra say pedestrian Ukraine yanyina court Kessben anim ha ya ne mbobo ho a say be bread yasa sabio tibon koso bia kra beto asem na twene say asem na any merit eni nyina so bia bo a e was nipa wiwem and yet because of political considerations because of mischief be a person you playing say about bedroom pointer yeah politicians na yeah che ho awe we si we ye kromfo ato Ghana fo asum and so technocrats na ye problem e wo Ghana hanom but on tis a technocrat bi kwa kan che no yango technocrats wo ye kromfo but the name say Zubati akonwa so am pese metu ni ntino megu ni hu fin ono so me meti wo pese wo tu mi ntino obegu mi hu fin na momi anu na modi di mo ho na mo se mo ya kromfo ada na me amigina nche ense se megidi se de ye free honom e de ye ni kire court no e ho a ye the last place emu ye din a ye beko se ye ntwitwanye ye no e ho na say politicians ye de ye ni a kire which is very bad so a civil society group like ASEPA omo edi animu minim so omo nimu de omo so nim se atetesem akesem yemfa nkokot yemfa muman na mo aso mu twintwan se papa no na se chief justice yenyini free on go through process na se be impreduasa na ekra bibi kire se omo wo agenda bi a omo pushi se ye begu papa na nimu ase na me mpese me play politics so much with it because I'm American. I just say, "But me a movie acting, you come up with just an annual semi-Indiana." And a bit more pamon to Masha Papayana.
Okay. Also, so don't let us go there.
Court to the last resort. It's more be our politicians here and talk one year. You see a batch here, warrior. What dear, say a silent to young of war. Young Cosusi and to my goofy Bontinsa. Court to the Mohane and for Yasam uncle almost.
No, okay. Maybe Madame was say.
Who being here, say? Asem a ba a year. Delicate no yenya ya de akoma beko fom na ya hwe asem no said e be enkofa oha be aba mingin di se asepa for no tools sa na mo no out of mischief ena mingin di nso se won botaye a wodi tu sa na mo no eye bone.
No more response after the determination or the dismissal or response. No response. Response on this.
Almost to the point, Crown Pono Kofasha to say, "Would you almost response on the issue now?" What I say?
I said, performing a political party. Omo civil society main focus and say they are holding government actors accountable, right? No. And they want to make sure that at any point in time, integrity at the highest level is upheld. Me a chance here no. Omode ade no call mampeni atna here. I dey call council of state. Me tete o mo. Me argument me no bi wo mu a. Even though I disagree with them, aba wo mu kakra. Baako NSA Chief Justice no a member of the General Legal Council. Enti asemna aba nidin abemu no. Say ebe ya enkofa because every member of the General Legal Council no it's part of the judicial arrangement. Enko ye penye ye ne tre assembly yeka to establish fairness at that level.
I disagree with them. Because the issue before the General Legal Council, not technically, and the Chief Justice issue. Asama
but lawyer, over the charge sheet now. One more day, Ebma. Lawyer a fifth
that is after
initial you realize that the Chief Justice some way somehow has become a subject. But and I'm saying that even though I disagree with them, court I'll be my very valid argument court. But then the judge would see that yes, there's reason what you are saying, but in even though I disagree with them, me feel say and on the basis of that, me even conclude this say, omo per se, omo koso mischief. We maybe democracy.
But maybe we
should allow for people to express themselves.
Precisely, Matthew. So if we invoke a constitutional provision, I no na nkasa na a threshold be. Say before you when there must be prima facie case. I mean, there must be a back allegation now. So, Sewako na Council of State for your referma Mwako Transit Shima na Omabo Ichirabre President say, oh, Adiano, prima facie Adibia anyone. And you know, based on the recommendation, President also say, Adeno is not grounded on any valid allegation. Enti Abogwa, Senya Wokan in Kadi o padi ni yie na ya hwehwe maka cho say enam we ni we ntino say na ende at least then you say okay we wanted it this way but if you go beyond that to then raise issues to be say then na ya boagu na bibinti na ya then people begin to then ask say then what were you expecting
or what was the rationale for
when the person petitions you to take away somebody? Nipa no expectation will be, you know. So all expectation will be
at all costs.
That's what
Meba. 80 was that also what were you expecting? The expectation was that he be, you know, Eddie a few and uncle ye
based on allegation I won a war but also
yes
based on that and
beer abra omu yes a petition a lawyer for a futua or senko omunya ansa na nka bia omatu za anamo no omo anya a lawyer for a futua
Bazuba the papi will not fault you say what try say with the petition nako but after say ya determination or response na bema obi aka say
baby I make the issues about motives, no. In discussing, we should be careful. Baby, Minya Max, where do we say? Na akwa say, na anu asem. Na say pani chief justice. Any court, enya asem
na anu mama na kom so.
Mama
na kom.
Na anu asem de na ye futu.
Beba.
But na enya asem to be enya politicians. Mama na politicians na me
me.
Say enya ye honi there's
the big cost of memoir managing the level at which civil society organizations are getting actively involved on accountability issues. Managing because especially in public administration. Ebe boakase for eban but onipa hu say enema ekọ enipa hwe betim de neguase abre na ayanya ma no ya hwe it let us not bastardize our civil society organization
as civil society
even when they make mistakes
genuine
mistakes cannot be considered say a mistake
me can say we my mistake we see
I get you know why atetisem enye say ebi mpo a recording wo yam fa na say nka lawyer no ekura recording na
because they haven't finished with the process
mebo enye say bi mpo a recording na babontin what you say na what say me ni zuba mi no yam fa say zuba eye ohene no me ne lawyer no eni yedi nkomo na ma record no na so the client no kura ka say ya kire me am wo recording what would the ba
don't can say me na say
enu pokura no say enu a eke bi obi begina bibi so de atie bibi what you say because then ohene no ba be kire ba bi kura oni chief justice question here is the case ohene na kura ba kan kire say chief justice kura wo ji anada onim no TV so enti asepa as civil society group a munimu de na mo pese mo ye adwuma krojin no menya sure say mo begina atetesem so e dia ye basis e dia ko say ye ntwe papa no dwumadie mra wieye to the point say yama wo mu aye say ade a mo de ba ye nani nan bia gina so no say mo gina radio so defend ade ne den as if say lawyer ni a ono egu chief justice ho fi no e na abo mo pa
well me there personally shasi na bana aye say akodu presidency ho no there e was say president etu ho ana mombi entia because no nimia na me susu dia na me hwe no say senka say pa na ye democracy no ye de be ko no de na nka e ya be yehu pa o se sa basis we yet me invoke article 146 say emfa impeach a chief justice there and na nka level na ye de democracy no ko no e ya be yehu che say enka obi sorry a me pese me tan chief justice a otiso a na mama obi akwa ye allegation bi so ono kra na no bi kra no okokum nipa bi nti then based on that alone yes step aside na ye hwehwe wa adem ye ne na nka Ghana ye hu pa
I think that any indictment of a chief justice at this level will not be fair to him and will not be fair to the judicial system.
The man has not if why dear be a wako why nsa of can dear be but so be say or te say no be say that based on that based on that exactly that's the point based on that na eno ye be no timi ye nyina so senka 146 ye nyina so enyi chief justice dey na nka ye hu pa me I am happy say council of state in the president ese ya nya prama fasie we bia na ya bo ade na go at least next time no obi di ade bi kwa obe bombodin arese the substance kakra ewo ade na ode konum ti yebeba issues
me wa de say bi me dema yes program ewo nkran
yes
nti say George for mpanyifo nya bia na obi ti ma de say de pa ne say ewo mu say no ma ne bebre entwa ye ba me ma no nkoye say as a lawyer ni na ye kase wakaza atesem no abeto dwa ye discuss no ye ne befo atankuru
wam when they didn't confess
adesede na me
na we say prefer no na ni am
unti dem unti dem
oko generally ga cancel
ye de ko ye ya ye nti america say oko general high court
and he has gone to the high court
na me can say at the high court we are expecting that he would have a fair hearing on
now only challenges na high court
the challenges na or they ama the 8 charges na ye man no
Zuba
say oni nyina so a ye mumu
Zuba
but man na wa court no say Zuba all kan ne mra na ye pepepa
Zuba
ye ntie no
announce video no buy no wodim the judges na the year wonu anom judges you been at the point we first said they were not being treated fairly in terms of procedure and other man. They were not given that opportunity like ordinary people because
justice I do say
I mean like the way they treated them. I just want you to know say and yet because of say oh, it depends on where about courts now, more courts are consideration. So I can assure you, say
yes, as much as possible.
The courts are
because it do
to dispense.
Say you never for a lawyer for any. Do a was and why?
Oh, David,
I mean, you did. Only when we don't for
lawyer break me travel ka krebia ba na ya to adwumadie no so
Okay, we are back. We're back. We are back. Reverend Kusibuate Mechawe, Secretary to the Board of Trustees, National Cathedral. What I'm seeing very interesting. The National Cathedral will have a biblical restaurant. The structure will have other iconic features like the state-of-the-art Bible Museum, which will be the second largest in the world. A biblical garden with every fruit in the Bible grown there. And we will have a biblical restaurant to serve all the food heads from the Bible. Into a cathedral, apart from fruit na if ni Adam, fruit na if ni Adam kodi yeno. Omo ebi cry tie ya na enya bi wo ha akwa kope wi akoti still once. One go test bi ahwe. Nobody was
fruit na bag na nyene.
No, but seriously, cathedrals elsewhere, fetchiska for the states. Cathedrals, sky fetching for the states. You have no idea. No, we know a fruit no guy restaurant
fruit no dey bar hatche. Yes,
son intimacy.
Okay, so let me read some of the messages and then we'll come to President Mohammed's tour and matters arising therefrom. Okay, you two, I don't want to turn. Okay. Okay, so messages. Now this one says, please. Okay. Ayipe from Asisiwa says, lawyer, I humbly appeal to the president to make the findings of their SEPA petition public in order to raise the skepticism people have in respect of his pronouncement. This is respectfully so because since he is not the only pansophist and embodiment of wisdom, Brofwa Kessben. So are we going to plant weed there? We, as in weed. Oh, na ganja de wo ekopene ho. Ganja nye fruit. Oh, nye fruit. Haban.
Na say apple so haban.
Haban. Apple dey say fruit. That way I tomato leaf.
Enkofo fruit pa na o.
May God bless you, Zuba from Joe, Cape Coast. Now, this one says, Hail Selassie, Jah Rastafari. From God also says, the hard-working president, His Excellency, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, is focused and on course to deliver, so no amount of propaganda and lies from the incompetent NDC party can stop him from moving Ghana forward. JDM, never again. Long live Nana Addo, long live Ghana. This one says, lawyer, good evening to you. NPP are doing their best as expected of them because no president have bad intentions for the country, but it is none of the past president have plans for teachers in Ghana. Even 3 years now since some teachers they top up costs to upgrade themselves in the area of study after College of Education. So bottom line is that he says he has contacted 3 people for the same work and each is charging a fee before work. Meanwhile, the amount to be added as you upgrade to the next level is less than what they are charging. Lawyer, we would be grateful if you help us. Cletus from Offenso North District says, but this is a serious matter. If those who can help at the Accountant General Department and other places are demanding bribe, Master, find a way to capture them somewhere. Let's have it and then we'll shame them. Good evening, lawyer. I'm enjoying the show this evening. I will urge all Ghanaians to support the building of the cathedral. Prince Boache from Duasi New Site. Prince Fausikako, yen try na yen contribute. Nyame beboa. You see we are in show. You been scapin so Eddie frame. Hi, good evening to you, lawyer. Just switch on my television. Your appearance for tonight, pa. I envy you, pa. And I'm coming from Kwada, so. And I'm coming. Zuba has been objective and gentle in his submission this evening. Kwajo Amwa Buampong from Sefshi Nsaura. Since us this one, if Nsaura, no, yes, I'm Fancheme. Mr. Host, so who check these CSOs? Where do they get their fundings from? Do they pay taxes from their funds? Kwasi Sukula sends us this one. Now, lawyer, thank you. I support President Nanado's dismissal of Asepe's petition to impeach Chief Justice migrating to the hard-working DC for Sinamisa Obuasi is still maintained from original Shamo leader KTS Obuasi sending us this message. Please, my mentor, I need some legal advice from you. So please, Papa Lawyer, can I get your number? Okay, of course. Why not? You are lying because the factory is... Hey, which factory? Hey. I said the factory is clean. All day nice to me, so keep your mouth out of this. Hey. Okay, please, can you come again? I did not get the context of your... Okay, this one says, my boss, Honorable Kenzuba, you are on course. May God bless you with the knowledge that you had a administration completed with their one district, one factory, and they are talking of one district, one hospital. How true will this be? Please, I want you to tell the MPP man to speak the truth. Where is the one district, one factory? Lord, thank you. I need Chief Imam. Indeed, Chief Imam has really shown maturity in the need to contribute in building the cathedral. My regards to Honorable Mavis in Kansambu MP and Deputy Minister for Roads and Highways, and Nana Okobo Tutor Adujamfi SHS from Teacher Odenke Jamase Shanti. This one says, I am Evans from BBN. In fact, we all voted for the new patriotic party, but today I support the NDC. Man 100% because Nana couldn't deliver any of his promises. Hey, Massa. Massa. Ken Wood from Tade says, tell the NDC man that Nanado is not like John Mahama. Nanado fulfills his promises and Mahama always disappoints. The difference is clear. This one says, hi, it's me, Christopher Abaka from CR. Hey. Okay, Kroman say Akufuado will kill us so okay. I'm sure Kroman Tina Kasa Yemfanisa. Lawyer, the NDC communicator should keep it up. He is the best for the party. He should refrain from the usual hypocrisy of his politicians. He is one of the finest. Okay, Boyson D. Daniels since has this one. Hey, Boyson. Good evening, lawyer. President Akufo-Addo is the best president Ghana has ever had, and he will deliver. I'm Frank Pasino from Asante Mampong. This one says, good evening to you, lawyer. I can see that the MPP and Akufo-Addo have no shame and respect to Ghanaians. After deceiving Ghanaians with lies and propaganda, they should apologize to Ghanaians for failing to do what they promised. Please, there's one abandoned e-block at Kasape, Sunafo North. Sir Fred Mim Ahafo sends us this message. Hi, good evening to you. May God bless you for your hard work. I will like to talk about the trip of the president to Germany. I think his mission there is good, but my worry is, will it, because he has promised a lot but not fulfilled none. I pray this comes true. Message by Thomas from Sampa, German North. This one says, lawyer, please, good evening to you. Thanks for this great show. I am really enjoying your show. Please greet Honorable John K. Alan Chamathing, the incoming presidential candidate for the MPP come 2024. Dachehine of Swame. Since as this message, this one says, Eriku Sekwa Adadia say, in fact, Nanado is doing great job for Ghanaians. Lawyer, do you know what NPP can see while sitting down? NDC can see that when even on top of the highest mountain, and there's a reason NDC members making noise here and there. May God open their eyes to be able to see what NPP government led by Nanado is doing for our future leaders. My regards to 10 DCA lawyer Charity Ekwia Foriwa Jumo aka Jumara. Symbol from Offenso says, good evening to you, lawyer. The Chief Imam's contribution is an awesome way of religious unity in our country. God bless him for his cheerful giving. Now, concerning a separate petition, it was good. They tested a law, but per the Council of State's conclusion, the petition didn't meet the Article 146 that as the prima facie standard, which led to the dismissal of the petition. So they should just get it straight. Thank you. Okay, thank you too for your message. Teacher Kujo Tepa Susu says, I will forever vote for the MPP who were able to build more than 50 factories, rescue the economy from IMF, implemented free SHS, implemented planting for food and jobs, reduced electricity bill, solved doomsday, brought NAPCO, digitized our public system, implemented national identification, than voting for the NDC who couldn't even operationalize a single factory. Greetings to Honorable Nana Jiman Prempen Admo, Director General, Chairman Odeneho Kwaku Apia, Mafia Chairman. NDC party is full of hypocrites. Wow, Mr. President is very visionary. Break the 8 says this one says Robbie faction the Chamsonia Goda Hotel lawyer. It is good listening to others. It is also good to seek advice from others, but it's very dangerous to listen and seek advice from the NDC because they are regards to Dr. John Kuma, Deputy Minister for Finance and Chairman Odeneho Kwaku Apia, still Mafia Chairman. Good evening to you, lawyer. Please, after the donation from Chief Imam, will the NDC people continue to talk about the cathedral? May God continue to bless Chief Imam and our Muslim brothers for not thinking the NDC way. Kwajo Kwache Edujama sends us this message. Asaribe Trader says, lawyer, thank you. When it comes to corruption, Nanado is number 1. Ghanaians have rejected you. Those living in Europe also have no confidence in the MPP. So, MPP, where is your stand 2024? JM Ghanaians need you again. This one says, the only bigger show tonight is the Punch on Kessben TV. Lawyer, tell the MPP that the Ghanaians in Germany need to tell Nana Danko Akufo-Addo to fix the country because Nkoranza promises Nkoranza Junior Jesus. Okay, it says serial callers secretary and incoming Nkoranza North Constituency Deputy Communications Officer of the NDC. Okay, I now understand. This one says, Zuba, you are... Oh, what is this? Your message is not clear, so if you send it, I can read by this one. Good evening to you, sir. Please, it's obvious that our president is doing a lot of work, no doubt, but please, the clearing of corruption scandal in his government is too much. Trust me, it might go against his party in the next election. Again, he should focus on employment and creating a job. We are being citizens and not spectators. Blessing to the Chief Imam for his impact into our nation building. Hey, messages there, Sembebo. Good evening to you, lawyer. I'm Pakwesi, watching you live from Uraura in the Oti region. Keep up the good work. Thank you for your commendation. Ohene, good evening to you and your panel member. Thumbs up for the National Chief Imam for his contribution to the building of the National Cathedral. Every well-meaning Ghanaian should follow his example and stop the politics of it. Zuba must be a Ghanaian. I am your brother Kwaku Buachi, aka Sikasunsu. Sikasunsu, where are you? One of the greatest teachers we have. But Charlie, greetings to all Ateko 95-year group. Greetings from Sikasunsu. Host, good evening. You too, good evening. You have not added anything. Okay, Mami, call back to studio now. Hey, what's up? I mean, come back, crowd. Messages there. Asembeba. Okay, I mean, kind 5 pen. I'm brought back to the studio. Okay. So, what's up for no mama me enko me back from a show. Okay, so now back to former President Mohammed's tour of or let's say thank you tour. He's raising issues about the corruption, which has also engineered response from John Buadu. So yanka enono embom na yembo ne taw abo no nkrapa on simaduanai back on this issue. Zuba, President thank you tour. He says MPP campaign break the 8 motoma MPP so we break 8 in the ane na moto so on make kata corrupt deals our my yes John Buadu say now President Akufo-Addo dey to make us on corrupt now President Mahama abetimi don say so back as when you corrupt now these are issues coming from this one. Let's see your view on this.
But that's it. Da bena President Akufo-Addo ka say on corrupt. Yeah, oba be pema mpanyin prior to 2016 they not that kapa. But obeye mampanyin there. Wa obenya ada woye mampanyin o ka so onye corrupt no obeye me wa.
He's been saying it on the platform. Onyai kan as on kan.
Me see wejai kan obeye mampanyin wejai kan.
Okay.
On kan bi da. Because eniema edi adanse say sansem na okeka ansa na obebe mampanyin no enye sa na ngote no edozo no na unim bibi Ghana ye ka corruption asema o se yinyina ye de ayem hihye na ye di enkomo no se de ebeya se yentimi antu asempo a ye bebre no ase edi omaninya na hayen kanko and abra ye ka ho azemze anamo a ye betu no ene be kire omani dache afi bia auditor general's report beba sika ye lose through corrupt activities no na koleni na obehwemu no na asotwe papa bia nso emma se ekobane sa na hye woni a wo akonya no kutupa ema wo mo nso ede wo mo ho ewurem ema ade no etu atese sika ye lusu as oman to corruption no etbua yensaka ke betimi aboa ma oman ne kikire ne nkan nko no akona ni mpa ye. One of the major things President Akufo-Addo jina so bon toa esre Ghana for in 2016 corruption ene oba anamo a obetu a odebebre na se ana obeyi ede afiwo oba yi se ekoba se corruption activity be free na be mo ba eni yo a wo ye ne kire se ade no wo foa so eye ne fe eye ne de na wo pe Ebenezer PDS what has happened to it? $1.5 billion gone. to private pockets. And then can once MBO. There's no investigations. But Abra, I buy a share contract in Mono. I buy me yat ninety yes, and conform a man who could be a nadi ewo baby. Inti asutre bi amba. Ye wo ha no openia. Or share must a public procurement authority so. Then dreadful because yen intete. Na dance ye buy yes ampa papa no be a company. And one no ye procurement processes in we are. No a transfer the na command the company. No a try aje cash e dey go no but one just one contract. Ye inadi. Not if ye. Na ne sika na wonya no kwan bone so what no wodi e wa aban we mu. Examples no dey endorse no do. Ebi wo ha, what here na we ma show. Afi be I think somewhere around April May. Na Minister for Transport Oko Parliament on the issue of Nkofoya omo tested COVID or confirmatory Kotoka airport. Ghana Mra will be a budget contract and Sankwa will win the registration process in flagrant disregard to the laws of Ghana. That as at the time they were executing the contract, the company was not properly and duly registered. And this came back before Parliament. No, private company no. I will use a young facility no. No, when you see Ghana by impo.
No, but no, transport minister appeared. He answered questions. He responded and to allegations.
Yes, those were them.
Emma, meba owie no if said na committee na ebisa bisa no some no felt to say ebian sem na okan no and asumu na say they would have taken the next step.
But are these not the facts?
No, at the
time yes, these are the facts that as at the time that the front line as at the time these are the facts that as at the time that front line was asked to go and do the work in September, the company was still going through the registration process. In this country,
but why would that? I don't know. Attributing corruption to the and
winning front line of newness. Winning front line newness.
No, but how anyway?
Like, are you asking me to analyze the issue or you are?
Me a big questions. I mean, because Obi send a message be about something also, but I didn't read it because my point is that and never will be if a too remote.
No, if the person is making an allegation at me, read it. If I have a response, I'll give it.
Because
me say makwa abemu makodi fi na wa abem makobo kro no na fi num ni o ma mete wa o encourage me.
Zube, what I'm saying is that send na ye can see the na say me I will not be fair to you if me encourage say obi e fa phone and what test say Zuba kum nipa na makase Zuba kum. See if I do that I will be encouraging people to just
meka minku nipa meka say kachi minku nipa wa dance ya fabra.
Well, but I think sometimes we also have to say Obi can say President Kufuor number one correct. I read it. They understand because not approval in the maybe. What I say, it doesn't mean say assembly or kind. But because the fact
of the matter is that Frontline was awarded the contract at the time they had not gone through the registration processes and finished, and they were not duly registered per the laws of Ghana as a company with the capacity to do that which they were given to do. And I say now only
and I may say the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Transport, and this are allied ministries now among some company by this matter has gone to Parliament. Parliament acquires the Minister for Transport. Church or no the sector near because airport national by Ministry of
the facts that came is what I'm using.
Okay.
The facts that came from the minister's encounter with Parliament is what I'm using.
Okay.
In any case, the Minister of Health had also indicated that he was not even aware of the contract.
Okay.
And it makes the case even worse. Okay. And the Americans say, when a front line, one of your media stations, the government of Ghana, since when the period over the period the contract government of Ghana had made 1.6 million. Frontline Fund had made almost 17 million in dollars. And what is the mother institution now? You're testing Gucci. How much have they made over the period? And then you look at the circumstances under which Frontline got, and it's the president's secretary's wife who owns that establishment. What are you telling me, lawyer?
No, so aspect of corrupt when
if this one it doesn't smack of corrupt activity, what else can you describe?
Oh, okay, I understand you.
What the point I'm making? What the point I'm making? I'm saying that nepotism is somehow in here.
Okay.
Enti emra wasi ya diye adwuma no enam say obi ba benefit financially through ne yiri adwuma sikasem ntino yemfa mra ne nya adwuma.
So in this case na Cambra ben was say apply no
Ghana ha wunya duly registered, you can do business. There's no way if you are not a legal entity in Ghana you can have any business to do. Before you commence business, you must be duly registered and given a certificate of commencement. And so let me have a business. If the company are all go through registration processes, you issue a certificate to commence business. No, commencing business.
But that's a bit strange. You know?
It's a strange.
That's a non-existing company. How can that company win an award?
And that is what happened. And that is what happened.
Well, this allegation you are making.
Yeah, recently, and then I made you one in Tiasia. And I told you, I said, you're Minister of Health. Okoto vaccine. At the end of baby, I had $9 and $10.
No, but the factory, to be fair to facts, the factory price for that particular one, no, $10. $10. The factory price. What's it be, baby 9, baby 10?
Baby 10.
No, but factory price is 10.
Baby, so you're 9.
Sputnik, no, how can you get it 9? Oh, lawyer. Who's the Bible?
It would have 10. What are you at 10? At 10.
Factory price,
why you have 10? No, yet, Timmy sign company no home. I go Dubai. Nibia or two. Near Kota 19. Ebeyan Chinua show a war memo. Minister and say, oh, Parliament anymore. Or the Mintiawe. Apart from 20,000 now, they buy idea trials. And you can also come 300,000 ever. And only 20,000. But apart from that, Mintiawe. Now, Baba told you, I say, oh, boy. So I know what chess can have.
The Minister of Finance is here. The letters that I have seen. It was the Minister of Finance that paid.
Ediama. Na Parliament Committee na chese and no maybe a minister no ye no. I can't afford you na say minister ya was say pressure ban so a ontimi nwene ye. Ye man nko fie. Mampanyi say Oko leave na the chief of staff at trying. Oko leave. Ada ye ka so oko leave. Ne da to so wotwe. No ni mampanyi gina trade. Na ansa no be ba trade no akoka che na na momo bro for say eh akwa no abre o ye bona homa so. And what were we talking about? Procurement breaches. And why is opening before court? Procurement breaches.
Okay,
so me who activity am ampanyi all ya or they too corruption I say now only baby me land me wade bia aya me dem ampanyi for and found say MPP ne NDC say NDC e ba bem na ye cheche MPP for ampanyi for the omoko court na ye ka say we are fighting corruption at Yabwa. opponents to court, you are dealing with activity has taken place. You are dealing with it, but it is when your people are engaged in it and you are taking punitive measures against them, then you are stopping those who want to do it.
Max,
how do we fight corruption like this?
Nah, you problem na beka corruption sema anya President Mahama Nidine is synonymous with the word corruption. You come Mahama na waka corruption pro ye ne keta asehye me ba jo obetimi aka me vice president Ben e Ghana ha o mampanyini bi set up an investigative you say yen hwehwe ne dwumadi we koto embra bi no ba jo obetimi abondi ama me President Mahama onkai amakayo o mampanyina wono aseten president o ye vice o te se nka na ado ho yi na wate abadwakuo bi se mo hwehwe ba omi adwumadi na me hu ne so ye kromfo ebi na ye President Mahama no ono President Mahama nya no se bi mpreduasa ebeka proye ne keta shewa what is it government official one airbus me ba cho ye hwan ya nya President Mahama o beka corruption asemwa o mampanyini be ne egusa ne se anya bi akwa granting interview ebusa no it was spot on was a what do ho ahye keta asehye ne proye muda o say me as president and I say me as a human being na sabi onye president position ni mu odu anka meka say wo as assemblyman wo mampanyini wo na atewa yebusa asase mu it's just a simple yes or no. And I'm saying Tibua ni dintino. When Timmy Anyano. And yet, and never Mampany Mahama Begina Honum. Can't say NPP. Pushy say we will break the 8 all because you perceive cover your corrupt dealings. In 2016, I know more person who go more than 8 years. No. As and on the catcher or catcher Ghana was a Wabokro no Bas branding in no person Becataswana. I saw photo Jida tree planting confirm and I know Bekata Swana. I believe not. What is it? But NPP breaking the 8, you know. Ya Jumapa and the Diabeko. So in terms of corruption, they don't even want to engage NDC at this level. Eba amemu nchechre ye papa. Me say ade papa bi edo my Ghana beko animu bi NPP na de eye. Ade papa bi NPP na eye ebra ninti. I saw Kai Arabic teachers. So Kai say President Mahama Choma allowance. So Kai say teachers Ochawoma allowance. Okay say university students, your money and offer say university. Utility bills are abampanyin for what a ho nyina obi atuatuatua no. President Mahama Chom. Nursing training allowance Ochom. Or the embargo to adwuma so a o pa adwuma unya bi nye. Mo ministers betwa yempoa say university for unemployed graduates association they were on sabre omo ya kwadefo mo mpa adwuma. President Mahama mo yan kanche ne say ye rent fees ade wi mo ko health insurance amutwa adapa ese yenye president kofo de baye mo ko mo jeka 1.2 billion president kofo free so na health insurance 300 million Ghana cedis and na yam fa so order futum. It is a NDC based on some information we say no and you begin so about 2024 not based on the President Mahama can say ahochire wo man who are who said free SHS yeah enye aban be say ya maame ya papa no ya wofa no no ma yisa hawo na free ho e wo be say ahochire wo man ni mu de nanso Same yo hawofo na me bu nkompo ahwe Mahama abre so a me mamienu a wo secondary school no me baba akwa wo secondary school no samre nka me ko fiscal we hina akwa akwara no ahokire wo ho de but nanado danko akufo ado amama soma yeden adweme enfie 9 ne fa dumso e de na anya wo man dumso 2014 alone according to statistics say your boka $680 million dumso in 2014 alone. It yanfa de aka 4.5 years na ye ko dumso no President Mahama ne NDC ebo o man ne kase sani o ma we ne be hwe ho ato aba Ghana for anya willing and ready say on be so mko dumso bi mu as against COVID dumso bremu kura no o ka say de bia na eto light bill kani abode bia na ehwiri na nado danko akufuado covid ba ye yi no one kani ani gina so ye pe bia ye nya bi two light bill na nkasa ne bo forcing bra na mahama ewo ho eno ne ebehwe o covid bre mu no o se mafafa mo mfafa ensuo for more than 9 months na abanyafa and this inka one social intervention pro-poor policy ade a ye de boa mobrofo obi a woni bi wo nka nkire
okay on that note
o ma panyin mahama ye kai no ono ko an president o man mu a menti bi mpani nsem da so o say me shebo say free na ekon me shebo biu me fa president be na ye bi da so based on sani o ma we ne de be to 2024 aba no
akasima ba kona abo enondu Peter general manager Fox FM na 1 year anniversary of Madam Gladys Osei aka Abramansa beba so 29th of August 2021 Central Assemblies of God Akwatia line na ifri hwa na ye de ni kire reception because so forecourt of Fox Trap almighty Fox Trap I don't know what happened to it Emre Bako. Okay, so Stone na uko retirement and I'm saying okay Chief Inspector Obo retired. Oh, Stone, so soon you've gone on retirement. Well, greetings to you. So soon term is up. Our time is up so soon. Would have loved to read all your messages. And there was up there and the Zuba say or the Munina
Reverend your kind of said data no about 2020 the nature Reverend Ransford or say CCC as well no qualified
Ransford of being
yeah Ransford of being CCC as well qualified by Ohana sorry Omene Ejimakobi the ASA group omo ye master class session
okay
aboa me ya penuma mamantie
okay
about why was CCC sorry there the Mr. Ochina now to 2nd 3rd September was CCC sorry no we are fortunately among the political class we invite here say yes many John Kuma
okay
and for me it's an honor so sorry they feel that you have some knowledge come and share
okay
so that's
me sure some be convincing is uncontributed towards a national cathedral.
Also cathedral no you behind the scenes you go and pay behind the scenes that's a Pentecost for a count of cathedral well that was ya munya sesama hwe enwumbre na o chese and then nyankopon eya adoma will bring you punch from there will be punch next week God willing ya the mo best ya da munya sesama che ya menka mo